Gotta look, you gotta look.
Sorry.
Hey! Welcome to...
This is my show, bitch! Hello, and welcome to Unripe Wisdom, the show where we give shitty advice because we're not educated enough to give normal advice. Today we have the beautiful, the show-stopping, the bedazzled Brendan.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for having us.
Hey, it's a pleasure. It's an absolute pleasure.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, well, we'll see. We just got
We'll
started.
see.
We don't know if
Give
it's
us
a
5
pleasure
minutes
yet.
and you're like, I'm out.
Yeah, I don't want to make assumptions. It could be awful.
Yeah.
But I'm here for you.
Thank you. Thank you for coming for episode 2.
Hey! Episode 2?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay. Second.
Oh, shut up. You were supposed to be first. And then, no, you were supposed
I
to
was
be
busy
first.
doing something, wasn't I?
Yeah,
What was I
you were.
doing?
You were singing for...
I was accepting a...
Award?
Actor Award!
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
No, before the Actor Awards.
Oh, yeah.
So this week's episode is all about housing. And
Dang!
I know. And I think housing and the living crisis and the lack of money... Because I think you're really good with stretching $1.
Yeah.
I feel like we're on the same page with like, okay,
Oh, yeah.
here's $1, let's make it work.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
For years at a time.
For several years.
Totally. I get it. And it's a tough time. I don't have any financial advice for you. I don't know what to do with your money or where to invest it. I do know how to keep money and not spend it, but continue having a career that looks somewhat pretty.
Exactly. I think we know how to not be homeless.
Yeah, that's what we're going to help with.
Yeah.
We can help with that. We don't know about
Okay.
stocks or Bitcoin, but, you know, if it comes down to things like what you can wear, what you're going to do to make yourself look a bit shiny on social media,
Yes.
that's what we can help with today, right?
That's us. Because stocks don't make sense. I never understood this thing of invest your money because when you're in your 50s and 60s, that's when you're going to get the money back. Baby, I'm planning on living to a solid 35
Yeah.
and then I'm out.
And you know, there's
So,
for any
accept
performers
it.
watching, they're listening to this going, I don't have anything to invest.
Yeah.
Stop telling me to invest money I
Take
do
my
not
50 cents
have. Yeah, exactly.
and shove it up your ass. I do not have anything to do what you're...
I mean,
I know you're convincing.
winter while we're filming this, and this morning the temperature said it felt like 1 degree, and my house in Stanmore feels like I'm outside.
Yeah.
Just because Australian houses.
They don't know how to fucking do installation and it drives me fucking insane.
No, and so my electricity bill was $500.
Yeah, because we're using the fucking Kmart bullshit fucking heaters because that's all we can afford. And it fucking takes... Thanks, Anko.
Thanks, Anko.
If people don't know who you are, Brendan...
I don't know who I am.
Yes, you do.
Okay, I do.
Okay. Give us a little rundown about your career and what you do.
The rundown?
So we know how you're an expert with saving us some money.
The short one. The short version.
We want the long one.
We'll
That's why we're here.
get to that. Singer, actor, presenter, writer. I want the 5th one up. Dancer. No, I don't dance that much anymore. But the things you might have seen me in.
You listening?
The Great Gatsby, How to Make Gravy, Velvet with Marsha Hines, which is a big smash hit cabaret show. And while we're filming this, it'll be done by the time you see it, but a show called L'Hotel at the brand new Foundry Theatre. So you might have seen me on stage, you might have also heard me on Triple J when I was a presenter for 6 years.
There's your 5 again.
There's my fiver, and which I like that, makes me feel successful.
Right?
But as a working performer, I've been on stage since I was 14.
Yeah.
I was a dancer first, then I got into theatre acting. The theatre acting led me to being in the back line in musicals. I kind of started singing, realised I wanted to write my own music, and that's a big proportion of who I am now.
Yeah.
I'm a songwriter. I've released 2 albums and 5 EPs.
Yeah, you have.
Signed to Universal Publishing when I was 22 as a songwriter.
Little baby.
And now I'm 37. And I've had the luck and the know-how to still be here.
Yeah.
Which really ends up being the biggest triumph anyone has to say, that you're still doing it.
Yeah.
And that, you know, that's what I mostly look for in people when I'm talking to. You just want to still be here.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. That's the main advice anyone can give you. It's just don't leave. Don't give up.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are the things you may know me from. And if you don't,
You know him
Google
now?
it. Like, just look up Wikipedia. You know.
That you're editing the pages.
Who told you? Who told you that?
I'm kidding.
Who told you that in confidence?
It's me. I'm doing it.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, I think I'd call myself probably singer first, and then
I'll consider yourself a singer first.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And that's kind of blended in to the very unique world of cabaret,
Mm-hmm.
and you know the big sort of names in this country for cabaret, Reuben Kay, doing incredible things, Georgia Hobson, Matthew Predney, a lot of incredible people from the Hayes Theatre group have spread, Natalie Abbott, people expanding from just performing cabarets to a lot of brilliant original cabaret performances. And I like to think that I'm a part of that school.
You are?
Yeah. Well, I originally was, which was a mistake. This was a mistake.
Oh.
Jamming myself in this box where I was like, you're a songwriter, you're a serious songwriter, and everyone's going to take you really seriously. And I want people to be crying over my music all the time.
You're Taylor Swift.
I would tell people I'm not cabaret. I would
Really?
be up on stage,
Doing a cabaret.
this close to being a drag queen,
Yeah.
with my makeup, in a costume, singing Ring Them Bells. And then my friends would say to me, "You doing cabaret?" I'm like, no, that's not what I'm doing. I'm a serious singer-songwriter. Thank God I loosened up a bit.
Yeah.
And just shook that off and took the damn gigs.
Mm.
So when I had released one single, I was 23. I released a song called Stupid. Look it up, it's amazing.
That's the song.
8 million streams and counting. A guy named...
What did you say?
8 million streams and counting.
Yeah, you tell him.
I will
You
tell
tell
him. I will tell him. I did it myself, hey?
Yeah, you did.
A man named Craig Eilert, who's currently directing me in L'Hotel, found me and said, will you audition to sing this disco thing? Well, actually he said Velvet Underground, which I thought was a punk reference. I thought I was going to do a cool punk rock show.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Turns out it was a disco show with Marsha Hines. And by the time I figured out what it was, I'd done the audition, fallen on my butt in the audition. I did a little twirl, fell over. And they said, that's who we want.
That's the vulnerability we need.
We want this sort of goofy, trying to be cool, trying to be an indie pop artist.
Yeah.
To come into the world of Studio 54 with Marsha Hines. And we did that show for 3 years, 8 shows a week. Sold out everywhere, every state, went to Edinburgh, sold out there. And that was the basis of my career. That's when it started. So yes, I've been performing since I was 14, but when it really started, 23. So I'd say, 23, 37, probably a little over a decade of work.
Yeah. I was trying to do the math.
Yeah, me too. I still didn't do it.
I don't know.
I just wrapped it up with
Okay,
kind
do
of
it.
just a little more than 5 to carry the one.
It's just sad I'm doing that.
This is why we're not going to help you with investments.
15 years?
15 years. Is that good?
I think
That's
so.
good. Yeah, okay, we're going to put that down as good. So I'm allowed to.
Throw you in a
I'm
suit.
allowed to give out
He's
advice.
successful.
Okay, well let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
1
clothes.
plus 1 is 2. No, I'm joking. Okay.
Let's talk about clothes. This lovely suit.
Yeah.
I go to a guy who makes suits for
Is this
theatre
tailor-made?
shows. Well, I'll get to that.
Sorry. I didn't mean
The
to
guy who
poke
did
you.
Velvet.
Mm.
His name is James Brown. He's an incredible costume designer. Works for everyone now. He measured my body for Velvet, and ever since then, his sample size suits.
It's your size.
It's my measurements. So every year I go to James's house, say, "What have you got, baby?" And
Yeah.
he rolls out, the suits that didn't make it to Greece, or the suits that didn't make it to Sexpo, and I
they're all
purchase
yours.
them at a reasonable price.
Mm.
So that's a personal connection, but you can always go and pick up costumes from Opera Australia.
Yeah, they always do their little clear out.
STC, they do little clear outs. You can get incredible suits for like $80. If I give out no other good advice on this podcast, that's
Shop
that's
at
important.
STC, that's the...
Well, there are hundreds of
I know.
suits.
It's wild.
And stop paying $600 for suits.
Yeah.
Go to the theatre company. They are throwing them out.
They are.
Maybe they're not
Look,
exactly
they do
measured
need to be... That's
in
fine.
your body.
That's
but
okay.
you can get them tailored for like another $30.
Develop an ED.
probably more
You
than
can fit
that.
into...
That's right. That's
That's
right.
too much.
Also, I don't throw anything out.
Yeah.
I don't throw any clothes out, ever. They will always come back in fashion.
Mm-hmm.
I have 3 pairs of shoes that I've had for like 3.5 years.
Okay, there must be good pairs of shoes though then.
Not really. I mean, they're big and chunky.
The dogs?
I also took these from a corporate show. You can always take stuff from... I've got bits of wig in my shoes.
That's okay. We'll accept it.
Another great way to save money is stealing costumes.
Sorry,
Totally.
yours.
And if you are on any kind of corporate event, you can... They don't want to have to take it back.
Just take
They're
it.
bored. Their job is done. What you can do is offer the costume designer a little bit of cash, and that usually covers whatever expense that they have.
Yeah.
And
The labour.
The labour. You
The
thank them
labour
for
of
going
love.
out and ordering it from wherever they got it, and then you buy that costume from the set.
From the people.
Same with theatre shows, same with films. You can usually ask them the stuff. The makeup on the table that they're using on you. If they've been sticking eyeliner in your eye for 3 months for that show,
I'm sure you can have the last fucking
You can
inch
have
of
it.
eyeliner.
ask.
I'm with you.
Man, and if, just that word brings me to how I save. I ask people for everything. I ask for everything. Microphones, clothes, studio time, keyboard, someone to pop in, and if all they can do is drive a keyboard to the event, that's a saving of, $30 in the taxi. Darling, hold my hand, a jet to holiday. I wonder if this will still be popular by the time you watch this.
They're gonna be like, what the fuck? are these
Right now,
people
today,
talking
there
about?
is nothing on TikTok but
that
jet to
beats
holiday.
a jet to holiday.
Nothing does.
Nothing does.
It's a great saving.
For a family of 4, you can save 400,
400
200 pounds.
200 pounds.
Which is, what is that, $50 each person?
It's not that much.
It's nothing.
Not that much in your holiday.
Jetstar needs to come up with a better
A
version.
slogan. But I do think asking is such a big part of being an artist.
Yes.
And I know what's popular at the moment is the Australian Cultural Funds?
Yes.
The individual ones you can do?
It's all tax, not refundable, tax deductible.
That's right.
Because
That's right.
I thought tax deductible meant like, oh, if I spent $100, the tax man's going to give me back $100. It's not how that works, apparently. It's not how that
You're
works.
giving out
Well,
financial advice.
Well, I'm telling you, it's not how it works.
Yeah, right.
Don't think.
yeah. Don't do that.
Because I always thought, like, oh, you can get that back on tax. I'm like, oh, okay, so if I buy a laptop for $2,000, the tax man's going to give me back $2,000? So it's free?
100%, babe.
Okay, cool. They don't tell you that.
You raise a good point about knowing about your taxes and going to an arts accountant,
Good
not
luck
just a
finding one.
regular accountant. Well, you can, in the picture, it's the one that I've used for 5 years, and this isn't a plug, but I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to taxes.
It's almost like it's not your job.
Well, I say it out loud to them. This is what I like about a creative accountant. And I don't mean shifty, I mean they work in creative arts. I really did walk in and say, I don't know how to do my taxes.
Yeah.
I have a bag full of
receipts.
receipts, and I
Enjoy.
got my laptop with me, and they'll sit you down for half an hour or an hour and talk you through everything.
Yeah.
The other thing that we have as artists is income averaging. So if you have a big year and then a little year, they're going to find the median amount that you can pay, so you're not suddenly paying an extraordinary amount of tax and then getting nothing
In return, yeah.
back. So if you go to a creative account, you suddenly have access to a lot more savings. Your rent is a tax deduction as an artist. Yeah. Well, a small percentage of it. So if you use this room for working, that is a business expense, so you get a percentage of that back. And there's just so many other deductions and savings that I didn't know. If you go to the gym and you take your shirt off in the theatre, bam, tax deduction.
Yeah.
If you do accent work, tax deduction.
All my skincare, I shove that in to
Right.
my tax return.
Right. I'm interviewing some people from a Netflix show. Now my Netflix subscription, tax deduction.
For your research.
That's right. That's right. And there are so many things that relate to that. You'd be amazed at how many things are considered a costume. That shirt you bought to go with your casting, that's a tax deduction.
Yeah.
That is an extraordinary amount of money in your account when you think, A, you don't know how to do it, and B, you're not going to get anything back. You probably will.
Yeah.
You'll probably get something back. Because we do spend so much money that we don't quite remember spending.
Yes.
I'm thinking...
I think I spend this financial, because I just did my taxes, I spent around like $4,000 on acting workshops
Yeah.
and classes, and
Yeah.
half of it's bullshit.
And
But you need to do it.
Fully get those returns back.
Yeah.
But you know, also just the Uber
Mm-hmm.
to the casting in the
Mhm.
middle of nowhere. God, there's hardly any castings anymore. They're usually just
Self-tape.
self-tapes. But the lighting and the cameras, all of those things,
Mm.
you should be trying to get money back. And
Yeah.
that's a simple way, and this is the way I love saving money. Get someone else to help me save the money.
Yeah.
Just admit you don't know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Get someone else to do your taxes for you, please.
And then that service is also tax deductible.
Correct.
See? Full circle. That's
Your
how the rich stay
commission,
rich.
your commission
Yeah.
from your agent is a tax deduction. That's a business expense,
Yeah, you're so right.
right?
I just haven't been doing it because I'm not working.
So they're taking
So you see?
15% of that fee. That's an expense
Mm.
that you can then get back.
Yes.
Which then makes it really, when you see that money taken out, you should just think, oh, that's savings. That's future savings.
Mm.
That's the spending going in there. I can't spend that money. I'll get it back later.
Yeah.
So I'm never going to have a huge amount of cash where I'm going, I'm going to get credit and interest and things like that. But I do think about whenever I spend the money, not beating myself up about it, but thinking about it as some kind of future savings.
Yeah.
And that should quell your mind and let you maybe buy that nice suit or that nice jumper or those nice headphones
Mhm.
that may really help.
Yeah.
Especially now you have to do everything yourself, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's got to have a podcast.
If you want to be an actor, you got to be a producer.
That's right, you need that ring light. You need to be TikToking all the
Yeah.
time.
You need that OnlyFans account.
That's right. That's right. That's right. If
Everything.
the lube, tax deduction. It's a business. The oldest business in history.
It really is. I have this thing where I say, and this has lost me a lot of money, but I feel it makes me feel good about it. Like if I want to buy
Drugs.
something, or
Oh, okay. Right.
stop. We'll do it after. I'm joking. What I do, I'll say like if I really want to buy something, like if I bought this, is this going to affect me in 5 years' time? The answer is always going to be no. I go, okay, just buy it.
Totally. Right. Yeah. I do like that one.
You know?
That's a smart way to think about money too, is like what value will it have over time?
Mm.
I mean, what do I blow money on? Nintendo products?
Mm-hmm. Holidays. I love a holiday.
Really?
I love
hate
a spontaneous holiday. It's my favorite.
What? No, I hate holidays.
What do you mean?
I get nervous.
For what?
I don't know. I have to add like a gig in to like validate.
Oh, the holiday. To then make it taxable. I'm with you.
Everything's business.
Everything
is
it's
business.
also-
Not that I don't think a lot of cabaret theatre performers are going on that many holidays and things like that. Again, we don't have that money to start with.
Mm.
So it's about making whatever you have last as long as it can. The main thing, God, it's just Uber Eats.
Yeah.
Oh
The
boy,
convenience.
try and stay away from it.
Yeah.
Now it's the last time I'm going to say it.
Go.
But if you are Uber Eatsing the food to the theatre, tax deduction.
There we go.
That's a tax deduction. It really is.
Is it though?
Yeah. And you can go onto a little Uber thing and it'll give you all your receipts and you just give it to them and then bam, you'll get money back. It's great. It's great. And okay, so then something more practical
Yeah.
with music.
Uh-huh.
So talking to the musicians watching this,
Mm-hmm.
the amount of places you can get your music streaming that you can claim royalties on.
Mm-hmm.
I've called offices before and given them my music to put on their hold music
Oh wow.
because you get royalties for hold music. I've given my music to malls and shopping centres to put on their playlists. My local bar, I give them my music so it's on their playlist and constantly ticking over in little ways like that.
Yeah.
And we
Passive
have,
income.
that's right, and we have a fantastic setup with APRA where you can just, the app is so easy to use. You just log it and you can repeat it as many times in different venues. The set's all there. You just click 2 buttons and you'll get the live income royalties.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And it's such a powerful tool to make a little extra money, because we're not talking about making thousands of dollars, but wow, when you're broke, that extra $75, that extra $50,
It
that
goes a
extra
long way.
$20
Just
just
a long
to
way.
get yourself a coffee so you feel like
Human.
I can get out of the house. If that's your thing, if you need that latte in the morning, just think about logging that 2 songs you did at an open mic night. You'll still get some royalties
Something. I'm with you.
from that. Yeah, and we were talking about it before we started. The scary bit is when you do a very, very long season. I'm coming to the end of a long season of theatre. The gap.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of money in your bank account when you finish a theatre show. Then the gap comes. What do?
Nothing. You wait. And wait. And wait.
You put some of that money in an account that's just a little bit harder to withdraw from.
Good boy.
You don't leave it in the spending account. You move it to some ING thing that even has like a code or something. Just something to make it a little more annoying to get the money out. So you can't just get on your phone and go, whoop, oh, money's here, the money's back.
Yeah.
Make it hard for yourself.
But the delusion is also when you are done with a big show where you have a bunch of money, you have this, your inner monologue is, fuck, I'm a working actor, singer, whatever. Like, oh, work will come. Give me a week or two. Give me 3. A month goes by. That's fine. You're still on that high. I'm going to spend more money. It's fine. Let me get new headshots and some here because I've been traveling the world, yada, 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 yada. And then that's when the money leaves. Yeah. Because you're like, it was this easy.
Surely it'll come
Why
back.
is it hard now?
Surely it'll come back. And then sometimes it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. Because this is the fucking bullshit with Sydney creatives. The moment you're on fucking tour, apparently
Swear
everyone...
a lot on this podcast.
I'm so sorry.
Don't you?
The moment we're on tour... Don't
Rude.
scold me.
Rude.
I'm like my father here. He's like, the moment you're on tour, everyone starts forgetting about you in Sydney.
Oh.
And then you're back, you're like, oh, what did you do? I'm like, Patricia, we're best friends. What do you mean? Like,
What do you mean, what did I do?
what do you mean, what did I do?
Nothing. I got no work when I came back.
Because then that's technically one credit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you did one thing that year. I'm like, yeah, that one thing took me all around the world.
Yes. Yeah, and you do. You do get that. People start going, "Oh, yeah, what are you doing?" And you're like, "Well, I'm just not posting every single day that I'm in the same room."
Yeah.
I was talking to Hayden T, who directed me in Jekyll and Hyde at the Hayes Theatre, and
That was a good show, by the way.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Superstar Run is what it says in my bio that I wrote. You do need to post.
Yes, superstar.
You need to post.
You do. You do.
You need to post those reviews. Sometimes you need to post them twice.
Get a Canva account, learn how to fucking
Keep
use it.
posting.
Yep.
Keep posting. Because
Twice a month.
the difference between people thinking you are working and that there is some momentum behind you may end up costing you money
Yeah,
or not.
I'm with you.
If all they can see is that 7 months ago you got cast in a show
They don't
and then nothing after that,
Yeah.
what they assume is you did that show for 1 week and haven't worked since.
Yes.
So during the show, you need to be posting, at least once a week.
Yeah.
If not, what are you doing? You are losing money
Yeah.
by not telling people you are working.
Yeah, because your Instagram page is your CV. No, we are very visual creatures.
Silly, no one has a website anymore.
Nothing. I want every second post just to make sure, you're human.
I'm working. Yeah.
Selfie, and then I'm working, and then, oh, here's me on the red carpet, and then, oh, here's a sexy headshot.
But can we move to the controversial conversation that we were having in the kitchen?
We've had plenty. Which one?
The one about not doing everything.
Yeah, don't do.
Explain. You explain it better than me.
Okay. Did I? Okay.
I am torn.
Okay.
I'm torn about it because there are 2 ways to think about this.
Okay, because when we first get in the industry, they're like, just do everything because you need experience, you need the credits, you need the headshots. And once you get the headshots, and once you get the CV, and once you get a show reel, you can get an agent, and that agent will get you better work, and yada, yada, yada. That's the lie we're told. It's not true. It's all false. 50% of it's true. But the rest of it, you need to get your shit together. The moment you get 1 or 2 good things, a step or two up the ladder. Don't stuff it up and do some, I don't even want to say it. Don't do shitty bullshit, because then you're falling off the ladder. Then, babe, we're doing the same thing. The only difference is I know how to make it look pretty on social media and make it seem like I'm working 24/7. I do 2 things a year, max. That pays the bills. Other than that, that's just me hustling and me doing my own work.
Quality control?
Yeah.
Is that what you'd say?
And you said I said it better than you. Yes, quality control. There you go.
I just lumped that all into it.
Quality control.
Quality control and editing. Edit your career.
Yep.
If the show's for a friend, maybe that one you don't need to post. I think being a part of the community is really important.
Yes.
Showing up to people's shows, but you don't have to be in every show, especially if they're paying you under awards rates.
And you know what it is? It's not even about like if you have the money in the bank and and they're not paying you.
If you have nothing, ignore what we're saying.
Yeah.
Take the damn gig.
Take the damn
Get
gig.
the token
Do it.
fee.
Because guess what? You need it.
You need it.
That's not the issue. It's what's the 3 rule?
I don't know.
I do know. It needs to come back to
Comes
my
in
brain.
3s? Is that?
It comes in 3s. No, but it's also you should only take a job if it does one of these 3 things. Hopefully more.
Ooh.
But it must do one of these things.
This is going to be in the highlights part,
Yeah.
I can tell.
You ready?
Yeah.
It pays well. Number 1. Number 2, it's not taking you away from money. Yeah. Number 3, you enjoy it.
Oh, yeah.
It needs to be one of them. If it's not paying well and taking money away from you, as long as you enjoy it, do it.
Yeah, and the third part, the enjoying the show you're in, will fluctuate.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
But the money's there.
The money's got to be there.
Yeah. When you don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
No one likes their job.
No. But there, what I've done to make money is diversify
Yes.
my career.
Yes.
So I can do a show where I just act. I can do a show where I just play piano. I can do a show where I sing.
Mm-hmm.
I can MC a gig. I can write an article for The Guardian or something like that. If you just... I don't think just being one thing exists anymore.
But do you remember the time where, like, I don't know if you had the same monologue as me, but when I was much younger wanting to get into this industry, I was like, I'm an actor and that's it.
That's what I'm gonna be.
I don't do anything else. Like, that's not my thing.
Yeah.
If that's your career path, that's great. That's not my career path. Because I'm an actor and I'm so great at that and that's all I ever need to do. And then 2 years in and you're like, okay, maybe I'll start writing as well. And thank God I know how to write. And thank God I know how to produce and hustle and do all those. I would gladly do 6 months of paperwork and 6 months of bullshit just to have an hour on set.
Absolutely.
To do the things I love.
Absolutely. You have to build up that thing that you want. And what I notice is when people hyper-focus on one thing, they often don't get it.
Yes. No one wants to work with desperate people.
Correct. When you want to meet a celebrity,
Oh, yes.
you can't be their fan.
Yeah, exactly.
So say you want to meet, I don't know, Kesha. You can't be in the front row screaming, "Come and see me!"
Yeah.
What you could probably do is work at the box office, or work at the concert hall, or work in advertising, or work and then you accidentally end up meeting Kesha and going to lunch or something like
Be
that.
like, sorry, what's your name?
Totally. And so
Kesha.
I often find when I'm really pushing my music career, I get acting work. When I'm really pushing my acting work, I get music work.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You stop beating yourself up for not getting the one thing you want. You're holding it so tight that you're crushing it.
Yeah,
You
literally.
just need to be a little looser.
Yeah.
And when you do loosen up a little bit about what you are and who you are and what you do, then, it will come.
Mm-hmm.
Then it will come. And then you can start thinking about what you're going to do with your money.
Yeah.
Because you'll have some.
Exactly.
But you do have to loosen up. You have to take a lot of strange gigs. I still do roving character work. Just won an actor award for being in a film with Hugo Weaving. I am going to go to Cockatoo Island and dress up as a principal of some magic high school and rove for 4 days. But that's going to lead to, you know, great MC work, more acting work, more theatre work. But I don't say no to things like that. I think anyone working for money, it's worth a high five. But if the job's ugly, the main thing I'm worried about is if the poster looks good or not.
That's your main thing?
Ah, man, if you've got a crap poster, I'm not coming to your show and I'm not doing it. I'm not auditioning.
Sexy poster.
It's got to look good.
Yeah.
It's not that hard to make a good poster these days.
It really isn't. It really isn't.
PSA to local theatres, do better.
Do better.
Make the graphics look nice. Get a good camera person to come and take portraits of everyone so that all the headshots look the same. So it doesn't look like one person's on a mobile phone and the other one's like, I need it to look good on social media. I will do a lot.
Yeah.
I will do a lot for you if you say, you'll look good doing it.
Yeah.
You're gonna look good doing this.
Yeah, I'm with ya.
I'll take a lot less money if the
Just make
gigs,
sure the fucking poster's good.
the lighting is good.
Yeah.
You know, there's a mister, maybe a makeup artist or something like that. I will do anything.
So, now we're reaching the segment where the audience brought us stories. We don't have an audience yet, so until we have one, we get stories from Reddit. But the point is, you know, we'll get organic stories soon. So we have stories about roommates, because this episode was supposed to be about roommates and rent, and but then we delved into creative bullshit, which
I don't have.
I always
roommates.
do.
I have a cat.
I'm sure you had roommates in the past.
Can't anymore.
Thank God.
Pay grade went up.
At this ripe age, if we have roommates, I would
just COVID.
run away.
I just couldn't.
Exactly. I told my roommate to stop bringing over guys because the sex noises were too loud, and now she's locked me out of the apartment. Just call the police at this point. Anyway, okay. I, a 24-year-old female, had my roommate, 25-year-old female, for 6 months. We got along pretty well and quickly became friends. First 3 months, we respected each other's boundaries and didn't have any issues regarding that. But for the last 3 months, she had been constantly bringing guys over 2 to 3 times a week.
Not 2 to 3.
If this was a gay man, it would be like 10
That's
times.
like
Anyway. Sometimes she'll bring the same guys over. Okay, that's fine. But most of the time, it's a new one. I don't have any problem with her being a whore, basically.
Sexually liberated.
But the noises she makes has been distracting me. So you're just a virgin that's not having sex. Just say you're jealous. Anyway, sorry. I'm on my way to get my business degree, and I need to study at night. Boring. I do work sometimes at night.
Wait, we're actually like supporting this.
Yeah, we are.
Right, valid. So valid.
You study. You get that hex set, girl. Yeah. Anyway, the screaming, the moaning, the banging, all the noises is creating a huge distraction. It's creating a huge distraction for me. And I don't have anywhere to get my peace and quiet. If I did, I wouldn't be having her as a roommate. Ooh. I've tried to wear noise-cancelling headphones. See, she can afford noise-cancelling headphones. Anyway. And I could still hear the noises. I also can't raise the volume because I don't want to ruin my hearing. Oh, she's considerate. Anyway. It finally got to the point that I told her she has to stop bringing guys over at night because I can't concentrate at all with all the noise. She said she can't bring them over at the daytimes because she's busy during the day. Fucking other guys. Anyway, that's what I thought. We argued for 10 minutes, during which I offered that she can just do it more quietly, but she said that being quiet during sex makes the entire experience worthless. Valid. Okay. If that's how she gets off.
This is a tough one.
I know. At the end, I firmly told her that she can either stop bringing guys over altogether, or she has to move out. This is where she started calling me a selfish bitch who's jealous that she can get so many guys, and the last time I had sex was 3 months ago because I'm stuck in a relationship with a guy that lives in the UK. And she said I won't be able to make rent without her, which is true. Girl, you own her noise-cancelling headphones, and you don't want to ruin your hearing, and you're studying. You have money. Anyway, but you can't afford rent. So, in the end, we're going into her room to throw her stuff out, and she hits me in the face. That's valid. I don't blame her. Anyway, pushes me out of the apartment and locks me out.
Get her.
Take her out. I called my brother to ask him if he could come and help me, but he said I'm making a big deal out of it. See, your brother even hates you. Anyway, and I should just apologize. To add, my name is on the list.
Is this a question?
I think this is just judging her at this point.
Well, you sound like a loser.
Yeah, so I'm sorry.
The main issue there is that you're not having sex. I think loud sex is funny. I think it's hilarious to listen to. I love when people
I'm fine with loud sex.
I think it's funny as. And I love that the other person was like, I couldn't do it during the day. Like, that's so considerate.
Because she's working. The poor girl needs to work. This is her stress relief. Fucking all these men.
Now, look, is the issue here that they just can't afford to move out by themselves or get a better housemate?
Well, this is the bullshit I'm not liking. She says she can't afford another housemate. Babe, you're at university studying chemistry. I don't even remember what she studied. Irrelevant.
Those wealthy university students.
Thank you.
She
has
noise-cancelling headphones. Millionaires.
Exactly. If you can afford noise-cancelling headphones, it probably costs $500. You can move to a little studio apartment. You don't need a 2-bedroom. Mrs. I study all the time, and I have a boyfriend in the UK. Also, you have a boyfriend that can travel? Go travel with him.
Boyfriend's not real. That's not
true.
real. You are wasting your money on your imaginary boyfriend.
It's all that pent-up juices that she needs to release.
Whoa.
Is that too much?
Well, no.
I think she's jealous. I think that's literally what it is.
I think she's jealous. Look, I've had bad housemates before.
Mm-hmm.
And the answer was leaving. And living by myself. If you can't afford that, I enjoyed. My favorite part of that story was the we threw everything out part.
Yeah,
That's
don't
good
touch my
solving.
shit.
Well, if it's financial advice, you should have sold her stuff. That would have
Make
would
money.
have been better, and you could have leased out the room.
And then you could have bought 2 noise-cancelling headphones.
2 noise-cancelling headphones. You can put them on top of each other.
Yeah, to cancel out
like,
the sex noises.
You'll never be able to hear anything ever again. 3, did she ever consider just joining in?
That's true. Maybe they were trying to be loud.
It was an invitation.
At that point.
You know,
Pineapples on the door. Come on in.
I'm sure that, whoever was in there would have paid an extra $50 for another person to join
And there's
in.
your money. Now you can afford rent.
That's right.
Yeah.
Obviously, your housemate was doing great business. She's paying rent. I didn't hear any complaints from the person getting sex
true.
and paying rent.
Also, if you were in this situation...
Without noise-cancelling headphones.
Yeah, okay, if you were in this situation where your roommate's on the lease and you're not... Okay, I hope you're ready for this. Okay, you're bringing trade over every single other week. Fucking licking, making so much noise. Yeah. If you weren't so stupid, I could have loved you.
Oh, look, if it's anything that people think about when they think of Brendan Maclean, it's lots of...
Yeah. Anyway, okay. And then your roommate says, babe, you're having too much sex. Good on ya. But you you're like, sorry, I have an active sex life. And then they proceed to grab your shit and try and throw it out of the house. Yeah, I would punch you in the face as well and kick you out of the house.
Totally, don't touch my stuff.
Don't touch me or my stuff.
Yeah, don't touch my stuff.
Why are you even in my room?
Stop listening to my sex. Put your phones on. Put your headphones on. Look, I think they can't live together anymore.
Oh, yeah,
I think they'll
accepted that.
have to safely separate.
Mm-hmm.
And, when you're having your next housemate interview, ask them at what decibel they will be having sex at.
Yeah.
If you'd cleared that up beforehand.
If you just close your eyes and ask someone to moan.
As I said at the top of this podcast, asking is important.
Yes.
She needed to ask how loud the sex was going to be.
And how much sex you'll be having.
And how much money we'd be making off the sex.
Yes.
Did she say how much money she was
No
making?
money. Apparently she's doing it for free.
Free? Why would you?
Free. F-R-E-E.
I don't know why anyone would do that for free. Yuck.
No. How do you think we got here? How do you think he got his suit?
Not having sex, that's for sure.
That was the payment you were giving.
That's the payment I was giving. I don't
get your suit.
I don't have sex. That costs too much.
Yeah,
I don't want
it's
to
too
see
much.
someone. I think dating's very expensive. I think
It is.
letting people into your house is expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I think complaining with your housemate is very expensive.
Yes.
Living by yourself, you can do it. You can do it. Live in a tiny box.
That's what everyone in Western Sydney
just
is
live
doing.
in a tiny
Living in a
box.
tiny box, barely paying rent. Also, the government is here to help you. There's something called Centrelink that apparently a lot of people are too proud to be on. Babe, that's what it's there for. You pay taxes for then when you are struggling to get on
Get the
Centrelink.
taxes.
You're getting your taxes back. It's basically your money.
It's tax deductible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Plus that healthcare card, that has saved me plenty of times. My antidepressants used to be $120 a month. It now goes down
Stop
to
taking
$20
them.
a month.
Stop taking all your medication. You'll save heaps. Don't buy condoms. Like, whew,
Save so much money.
expensive.
Yeah.
It's expensive to have sex.
It is. You can get it for cheap. I mean, you wouldn't want it for cheap, but...
Yeah, this is what I mean. This is why I make a lot of art about sex, but I don't actually have it.
Yeah.
It's just,
Too complicated.
Ugh, get out of my room.
You
Well,
like
you
the
know, I
micro.
wish the best for those two people.
I don't like the girl that's on the lease, fucker.
I don't like the woman on the lease. I don't like the woman having sex. Who I am happy for is whoever was coming and having sex. They got in, had the sex, and left without spending a dime.
Because you know what?
Tax deductible.
And nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. For a family of 4, you could save how much? £200.
Tax deductible.
Make it tax deductible, baby.
I hated that story. Tell me another one.
Am I overreacting for my friend's
Yes.
roommate?
Oh, no.
Girl, let me tell you the story.
Done. Next segment.
Okay. Tell me the next one.
Carry on.
Okay. See, too much coffee for you. Anyway, okay. My friend's roommate stole my stuff, and my friend is making me feel like I'm overreacting. Okay, so I, a 27-year-old, split my time between 2 cities in my province. Province? Bullshit.
Province, come on, America.
Because of work weirdness. I spent November with my fiancé and just got back to my flat in the other city. A friend of mine who's 31...
At the county.
At the county.
At the county college.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, a friend of mine who's 31. Okay, so he's grown.
Yeah.
Has a pretty shitty living situation. Shares a bedroom with an ex. Has 4 roommates. Okay, at the age of 31, if you're still living with your ex and 4 roommates, maybe the issue was you.
Good savings.
But let me...
Lots of savings there. Lots of savings.
Yeah, but you're...
Terrible
yourself-
little situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I invited him to spend November at my apartment. At the province! Anyway.
In November.
I just get back to my apartment and found it trashed and some things were missing. The mess, I didn't care so much. I knew he was messy. But then I asked him about some of the things that were missing. He deflected. I found an ad on Facebook Marketplace posted by his roommate.
No.
Selling identical items that went missing.
No.
Am I overreacting in asking him out, or calling him out, not asking him out, sorry, and calling him out and threatening to call the police? You are not overreacting, baby. I know my friend well, through mutual friends, but I didn't know him, and I don't know his roommate.
Whoa.
So the things that were stolen in question was a set of knives,
Wait, we have photos. We have photos.
You have photos, yeah.
Hold on.
a set of knives, a 2 terabyte hard drive.
They're expensive.
Some speakers were also put online as well. But yeah.
Oh my god. Well, that's
Okay, the messages are too much.
a great way to save money is to not have thieving housemates.
Yeah.
And that can be anything from a knife set and a terabyte hard drive to
They stole the good
food
shit.
and food as well. When
Yeah.
housemate eats sleeping. But can I add?
Go.
Don't lend shit to anyone.
There you go.
I'm
Yeah.
37. I've stopped lending anything. Not books, not headphones, not money,
Nothing.
nothing.
The moment you give someone
Nothing.
anything,
It's gone.
it becomes a business.
It's gone. It's gone. Yeah, but you know, especially with exes or partners or friends that you might not live with anymore, unless you're fine with never getting
Getting
it
it
back.
back. That's when you can give it away.
Don't lend anyone anything.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of microphones, thousands of dollars worth of equipment that I've
Yeah.
got. Sure, buddy. Yeah, take
see
it.
you next month.
Take it. I'll get it back. Never
There
see
you
it
go.
again. It's
Yeah.
gone. It's gone. I lost an entire bed once. Not just the mattress, the entire bed. Meg Washington, the voice of Calypso in Bluey.
She stole
ARIA
the bed.
Award. She stole the bed. No, she lent me.
But you stole the bed?
The
Hold
bed.
on. Tell me
And then I moved to Melbourne for
Yeah.
a guy. Whoops. And I needed a bed. And Meg Washington, God bless you, she said, I can offer you a bed. You won't lose a bed. You won't lose an entire bed, Brendan Maclean. And then, of course...
So you took the bed?
I took the bed, popped it in the house, and then relationship fell apart, moved back to Sydney. I'll get that bed soon. Just hang on to that bed for me. Somebody then moved out, and took the bed. And I lost Meg Washington's grandmother's bed. We never found it. Somebody out there has an entire bed owned by Meg Washington, ARIA award-winning, Calypso in Bluey voicing Meg Washington's bed, is out there. Don't lend anything to anyone.
How did you compensate?
Ever. Not even me. Not even
bed?
me. Oh, I won her an actor award for singing her song in How to Make Gravy. Will that do? Opening for her in Buttfuck Nowhere. Where's Tari? I don't know where that is.
Tari.
We're going on a regional tour. It's fine. It'll be lovely. Don't lend anything to anyone. And look, that story's awful. That is straight up theft.
That is not your friend.
The other person does not have a leg to stand on.
I mean, look, and also in his defense, he knew that she could financially recover from the stealing. Mrs. I have my 2 apartments in my province and in my fucking town. So
I do like theft a lot.
So if you're in it, do it.
Totally.
If you have an escape plan, you know what's really good? If you're on tour,
Never seen you this excited before.
and you ain't got no money,
theft.
maybe start stealing. You don't live there. Steal everything and run away. What are they going to do? Call the cops? You don't have a home address, baby. You go back to the hotel. You fly out the next day.
I just think people owe me stuff. Like, I think the world... Sorry, I'm taking a soup. I just think the world owes me a lot. Like, I made House of Air. That is a groundbreaking art pornography music video from 2017, which won the Berlin Music Award. The filthiest video. And has millions and millions of views and told people a lot. Therefore... that pen is mine. That hat is mine. That microphone, no, I don't think I'd steal from a friend. No, I steal socks. When I like people.
You steal their socks?
Yeah. I actually had one guy who noticed I hadn't stole a pair of socks of his and was kind of...
about this.
He was like, oh, didn't you like me enough to steal my socks? But you know, I do think the world owes me trinkets, and I will take them.
Capitalism is literally made up.
Stolen an entire suit from the show I'm in currently. I stopped wearing it in the show and just took it home.
Where did it go?
Where is it? I don't know where it is.
I thought it was in the smoker room. I don't.
Yeah. It's gone.
What are we talking about?
It's gone. Look, I think the main lesson from both stories is housemates are a bad thing.
Yeah.
And the sooner you can get away from them and live in a tiny shoebox.
And save your money in that tiny shoebox.
Yeah,
it'll be fine.
The real part is I was paying such a little amount of rent when I was living with 3 slobs. It wasn't that big of a leap to make an extra $75 a week to live in a tiny apartment.
Yeah.
And when you start spending a little more, it will naturally become a part of your ecosystem.
Yes.
You'll start going, I need to make this much more money. I need to save this much more money.
It becomes the new normal.
That's right.
Yeah, it becomes the new normal.
It's really, really important, especially for artists, because we're such, savers, right?
Yeah.
We're so terrified of the famine that comes after
Yeah.
any feast moment. You can't live like you are totally broke all the time, or you will perpetuate that. You will remain broke. If you think you only have $220 a week for rent, that's what you're going to have.
Yeah.
If that's what you're reaching for, you need to reach for much higher, and then you might land in the middle. I'm not saying you're gonna. I don't like manifesting. I don't believe in that. You just have to do stuff.
Yeah, but I think what you're trying to say...
You have a job, you have a side hustle, right?
I have several.
That's right.
I think what you're trying to say, like, manifesting isn't about, I want to be rich and money's going to plop in your hand. Manifesting is saying, I want to be rich. How do I become rich? Let's take those steps.
That's right. I told myself I was broke for years, and I remained broke.
Yeah.
For all those years.
Yeah.
And then when I moved out during COVID, the main reason was nothing to do with my housemates. COVID happened, and I simply didn't want to worry about where they were going, or what I was doing, or whether that would affect someone else, or their grandparents, or whatever. So a lot of empathy in the reason why I wanted to live by myself. But I was even surprised myself when I moved out. I just went, I'm gonna have to find money, and that
make this work.
Became cooking or getting the bus or having writing gigs on the side.
I'm with you.
You know, I know that the people watching this are going to be our actor friends, our performing friends. We are so clever. We are so good at writing, and we just think we don't have access. We think we need a journalism degree. The Guardian doesn't need people with a journalism degree. They need people with imagination.
Yeah.
Start writing. That is one of the best pieces of advice I can give anyone.
Yeah.
Start writing. Stop waiting for people to call you to give you jobs.
Just take the job.
Make the job.
Yes.
Right. So I have a music agent but no acting agent at the moment, and I was really panicked about what that meant. Yeah. So I messaged the terrific Michael Lynch, and he's the manager of Tim Minchin and Eddie Perfect and a lot of great people. And I said, who do I invite to the shows? And the first tip he gave me is stop inviting just agents. Invite casting agents. Invite the people who can actually give you the gig to your shows. Not the middleman. You don't. If you're building your own career, you don't need the agent.
Yeah.
And his main point is stop waiting for someone to call you and give you a job.
Yeah.
Make the job happen yourself.
So the agents come and go.
The agents come and go, and you know the people making the shows that you like cast their friends.
Yeah, they do. Cast people who are reliable, and who are the people that are reliable that they constantly see?
People that they work with.
Yeah.
That's who they're going to cast. If you are not a part of something, unfortunately, that doesn't lead to a sudden great job. That's like winning the lottery.
Yeah.
So the main piece of advice was to write. And I think it's such an unutilized tool for most performers, is how good we are at writing.
Yes.
Make something. Try writing a song. I bet you'll find it way easier than you think.
And you also enjoy it.
That's right. And, you know, Jennifer Coolidge said the best way to get inspired to write something is go and see some crap.
Yeah.
And be like, whoa!
If they can do that and that's on...
That's Cats? Wow, that's one of the biggest musicals of all time, and it's a load of shit. Wow.
Yeah.
So, put something on paper. So when the opportunity comes up for a little event or something that you can take the money from, take ownership from, you've got it ready. Nobody's going to ask you to do it.
Yeah.
That's the other main point that Michael gave me, is nobody's going to call and say, Brendan, we really desperately need you to write a cabaret.
Exactly.
You've got to do it.
You just got to do it.
You have got to do it. And, you know, the first one might stink. The second one might be okay, but the third one's probably going to be like pretty good.
Yeah.
So start trying.
Yeah.
Start trying now, or you'll dang, I should have started this 10 years ago. Sure, start today.
Yeah.
Write something down. If you had to put, if you got the call saying, we'll let you do anything you want, what are you going to say?
Yeah.
That's such an important question.
Well, the thing is, sometimes you do get the call to say, oh, we're looking for a show that's needs to be on in November. Put in your submissions. You're like, oh shit!
I should have.
You should have fucking written it.
I didn't.
Just write projects for the love of writing it, and like just imagine and use your delusion of like, fuck, this is how I'd want to do it. Yada yada. Make yourself a little pitch deck, because guess what? Those submissions will come.
Yep.
And then you're gonna submit.
Yeah.
And that's the easy part. You just drag and drop, copy paste.
Yep.
But everything's already done. All the hard work's done.
So while you're broke, imagine what you would do if you had the money. If you had the money, or if you won the lottery tomorrow, if you got given, I don't know, if you got given the State Theatre and they said you can put on anything you want, just be ready.
Yeah.
Be ready for success, or you can't claim it. That's so difficult at first, because you can't imagine success.
Yeah.
When you're broke, you think, well, I'll never have anything, nothing new is ever going to happen.
Once you get the hang of it.
Just fake it. Just fake it. Fake being rich for a couple of days, open the book, start writing the thing that you would love to do.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah.
One of my friends constantly say to me, like when we first started talking, like, Mina, this was supposed to be a compliment. I took it as a diss. He was like, Mina, you remind me of a snake. You're always like slithering into these projects. They had nothing to be a part of. How do you do it? I'm like, I just asked. I literally just asked.
Asking.
There's a short film happening. Hey, if you need a producer, let me know I've done X, Y, and Z. Oh, we're fine. We have a producer. She's lovely. Her name is Holly.
Hello.
And then Holly gets sick. And we go, shit, we need a fucking producer.
Could be you.
They go, oh, let's go through our emails. Oh, yes, Mina messaged me. Mina, are you free next weekend? Yes, I am free next weekend. You know why? Because I'm poor.
Yeah.
I ain't got no money, so I'm going to take any job.
Okay, well that's conflicting with you saying don't take any job.
I'm talking about when you first start, when you were
I got you. I
got
got
it?
you. I got you. I got you. I got you.
And then you're in that room, and now you know the director, you know the producers, you know all the team. And guess what? They're going to want to work with you again.
Totally.
Because why risk bringing in someone new when I go, oh yeah, Holly works great, I'll just use Holly again.
Yeah.
Why am I dealing with a stuff up?
Yeah.
Right?
And again, that goes back to being loose with how you refer to yourself.
Yeah.
You know, you can be a multimedia artist, you can be a multidisciplinary artist, and that may serve you much better than just saying you're an actor. Because you may find that going around the sideways entry to the industry
Is what will land you on the top.
totally.
Yeah.
You're there, you're in the room, you know, harking back to How to Make Gravy, most of the performers in that film are musicians.
Yeah.
And I know so many actors would murder me to get the little role that I had in that film. To be opposite Hugo Weaving in a prison, singing Meg Washington's music. So many actors would, scream bloody murder to get that. But I didn't get that by just being an actor. I didn't get in Gatsby by auditioning
Yeah.
for short films at a student short film
Yeah.
making school. I did it by doing stuff that interested me, which, you know, for me was making music videos at the time, making my own music videos, making my own music, and then I got put in films. So I think thinking a little bit laterally, is that the word? A bit sideways about your career can be such a benefit.
Yes.
The main thing is to somehow get in that room.
Yes. It also just expands your skill set.
Yeah, which
You
people
don't have
love.
to do 50 things.
Well, God, you look at, you know, auditions for things like Rent now, you need to be able to speak another language, play guitar efficiently.
Yeah.
If you want to be in Hades Town, you need to play guitar.
Do a 3-point turn.
I know, and so there I was last year kicking myself going, I wish I just learned how to play guitar. So don't make that mistake. Just find interesting things to do. If that's sewing or designing or having a small interest TikTok account.
Yeah.
Where you're sort of hyper focused on one thing, that I think is currency right now.
Yes. And remove your ego out of it. Do it because you like it. Stop doing it because, oh, I don't want to do this because what if they see me in this sort of light? I'm an actor. I want to be an actor, so I don't want to showcase my producing work anymore. No, do it.
Yeah.
Make a new Instagram page.
Nobody's getting roles just by going to crappy auditions.
Yeah.
They're doing it by being interested people. Bowen Yang and Matt Rogers said on Las Culturistas that right now it seems like the currency is, or the thing to aim for is, interesting people are interested in something. Go and be interested in stuff.
Yeah.
What do you like? You know, these are the really basic questions that will build up your career. What do you like? What do you want to do? How do you want to make money? How do you want to be perceived?
And do it.
Then do it.
And stop saying you don't have any money to do it, because you do have money. And even if you don't have money, you can make money. And even if you can't make money, you can get shit for free. Or I can't write because I need a laptop. Great, guess what? There's something called a library.
Arts grants aren't that hard to write.
Not at all.
I know that the reason that people don't write arts grants or go for grants is that they think,
why me?
Why me? I can't do it. It's too convoluted. I can't write like that. What they want is in the questions. You just copy those, rewrite it with your theme around it. Tick boxes, bullet points for arts grants will get you the money. The money. Because it is there.
Currency.
It is there. Steph Smith is a fantastic director of films and TV series and comedies, and her main advice to me is just do what the arts grant is asking you to do. If it's there to spread light on a different part of the community, right towards that.
Yes.
make what this year is looking for. There are only so many grants on the Art Council website. Look at them and think, can any of my projects possibly include somebody who's being disadvantaged or overlooked?
Yeah.
And then maybe you can get $100,000
There you go.
just by expanding your idea a little bit. But I can't listen to people who say they can't write grants. Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
You can
write your names and write grants.
So easy.
Also, the way I look at grants, it's like, we're already in Australia with a tiny population. How many of them are artists?
Yeah.
How many of them are of an age that can apply for this grant?
Yep.
And how many of them are going to apply for that grant?
Not that many.
100 of them?
Not that many. Not that many. Which of course goes back to the stick-aroundness of it all. Every year I get more excited about my career because I know 100 other people gave up.
Mm-hmm.
And then the room gets emptier and emptier until it's just me and Hugh Sheridan. And I'm like, why are we at the same audition? And then I beat Hugh Sheridan and get
no
the
other
role.
choice.
Exactly. So yeah, please do go for the arts grant.
Yep.
You don't get that excuse anymore. There is one for you. There is a grant for you. Find it. Stop applying for the general $1 million ones. They're for the Oscos. The Australian Ballet and the Australian Opera. They're going to get them. Go for the little ones.
Little tiny ones, 5K, 10K.
That will
match
pay
that.
for your pen and paper to write your cabaret that you can send to the Hayes Theatre to do a development. Then wham! You're doing the show that you thought you didn't have enough money for. Yeah, great. Well, that was good.
Flip the script. What a privilege it is for us to struggle. A lot of people don't have that option. A lot of people have to wake up every day, get the fuck up, go to school, go to work, and make money for their family. We have the option to struggle,
You're right.
embrace it, and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because these are the moments that when you're in your 40s and 50s and 60s, you're going to say, damn, remember when we used to do this? Remember when we used to sleep on a couch? Remember when we used to have a rotisserie chicken and spread it out for 3 days? Oh my God, we were crazy young kids, so cool, ha ha ha.
Yeah.
That's the things we're going to
I
be,
see what you're saying.
you know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
That's the things we're going to be laughing about and cracking jokes about.
Yeah.
So enjoy it.
It's really hard to write anything if you are so worried about your rent.
Yes.
I have not released any records in the past year and a half because I was just flat broke.
What was the last one? From the front.
Oh yeah, the front. Yeah, that was
The front.
a fun one. I remember the Great Paul Mac.
The front.
And that was pulling in favours.
Yeah.
That was pulling in favours for sure. And now that I've done 10 weeks of this theatre show, I'm feeling a bit more relaxed. It's money in the bank. I can sit down and write. So from all there are no excuses, I do fully understand the concept of I'm so stressed about money I can't write anything. So this is where delusion helps. Not even an hour. 20 minutes of delusion time where you sit in a corner and you go, I'm a successful artist and I'm going to do the job that I want to do for 20 minutes with this pen and paper, with my hands on the piano, with GarageBand on your iPhone where you can make a little beat pressing the buttons.
Yeah.
Just be deluded.
And do it.
Try not to think about that money. You will find the money. You will find the money whether it's getting a job or some other performance thing that maybe you didn't want to do but will give you some money.
Yeah.
To relax your brain so you're not hyper-focused on rent.
Yeah.
I do completely understand that it's impossible to be creative if you're so panicked about that.
We also, I feel like as creatives, have this fear of like, if I stop now, everything will disappear in front of me. Well, it's like, the industry's not going anywhere, love.
Not true.
Industry ain't going
It's not
nowhere.
true. Maybe if you're when people think about being Sabrina Carpenter, they do need to. Big pop stars need to bring out a song every 2 weeks these days. There needs to be some consistency if you're on TikTok.
100%. But if you're going to take 6 months off to work corporate,
Yeah, fine.
to make a little cushion of money, nothing's
Fine.
going to happen. The world is not going to explode.
Fine, and then you'll come back and you'll write something.
Yeah.
You'll make something then. So don't be so panicked to do something that doesn't fully line up with your performance career. Maybe it is working at the box office. I've done that. I worked for the Enmore for a while, and that sort of helped me get through to my second album, and then I went and did that. So I think about working as a creative as a pendulum.
Yes.
Necessity,
Swing.
creativity. Necessity, creativity. And then you stop beating yourself up
Yeah.
about doing this bit.
Yeah.
Because you know that bit's coming eventually. It will come back. but don't panic about when. It'll come back. If you love what you do, it'll come back.
Yeah. The world keeps spinning and taxes will keep on coming and money will continue being made no matter what.
And that money is what?
Tax deductible.
That's
Thank
right.
you so much, everyone, for watching episode 2.
Thanks for having me.
Is that 2 in French?
Yeah.
Anyway, what is 2 in French?
Duh.
You should know. Is that?
Duh.
Thank you for coming to episode 2 of Unripe Wisdom with the beautiful Brendan Maclean.
Thanks, babe.
Thank you so much for coming, and we'll see you next week, next month, whenever the next episode is.
I'll be the host by then.
Yeah, replacing me because he does a better job at staying on theme.
Gotta make that money.
Yeah, and that
Sweet
is
hosting
what
money. Tax deductible.
deductible. Exactly.
Boo!
There's nothing.
No!
Okay. Love ya. Bye.
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 Stream my songs.